Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Reviewed. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Crimson deck by Laura London and the other brothers. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And ring the bell. So, this is a versatile Gaff deck put out by, like you said, Laura London and the other brothers. It retails for $40, and the inspiration came from Ralph W. Hull. Basically, what it is a Gaff deck, and the instructions are pretty straightforward. They're energetic. Laura is a pretty energetic, fun person to
Yeah.
watch. She's um, super vibrant. Obviously, she has red hair, so it definitely is catchy to watch. It's not boring. It's super short. You get three different videos and three different uh,
Like routines for it.
routines. Yeah,
Yeah.
three different routines, but that's not like limited to the deck. You can literally use it for anything.
Yeah.
Level can be beginner all the way up to professional. You can use it in any kind of format, whether it's walking around, a parlor routine, or a table, or anything. Stage magic. It really doesn't matter. It's really simple to pick up.
Yeah.
Um, I think it took probably 3 minutes to just watch the first half of the tutorial. I guess you can say not tutorial, but the instructions,
Yeah.
and it was pretty easy to do. And that's just the basis of the gaff. But I mean, I really dig it. Super easy to learn, and yeah. What do you think?
I definitely agree with you there. I think, based on some of the instructions we've seen in the past, this one had a lot of energy to it. It really made it interesting, and the performance that kind of set the stage for the instruction was really just interesting to watch. It also, I like when you not only get the instruction on how to perform it, but you kind of get an idea of what a full routine actually looks like. And I think Laura London and the other brothers did a phenomenal job with this one. The Gaff deck itself, like you said, is easily used outside of just the standard routines there. And I think being such a versatile Gaff deck, you don't need to be an expert magician to figure out other ways to use this deck. You can almost immediately start making this a tool in your toolbox that you can personalize, even as a beginner kind of magician who's first getting into whether it be street performing or parlor performing. You can really start making this your own gimmicked deck out the box.
Yeah, the cool thing is too is you can also use it as a standard deck.
Yeah.
It does have the ability to use as a standard deck. You don't have to worry about deck switching or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
something that you can use. And I do want to point out one thing that you actually noticed. In the video, in one of the videos, there was some little audio discrepancy,
Yeah.
but it wasn't terrible. It's just you notice it, and while you're listening to it, and you're kind of confused for a second, but
Yeah.
it was only for a couple seconds, but it is noticeable.
Yeah, a little bit of audio artifacting, and it very well could have been because of headphones as well. Like, I think if you listen to it just on a normal set of speakers, you may not even hear it. But I do think the other cool thing to point out, like you mentioned, being a standard deck with the gaff, like being a gaff deck that you can also utilize as a standard deck of cards, really does make it so that you can take this anywhere with you, and it's not like you have to pack six extra decks in your pocket to make sure that you have everything you need, which I think is always something that's super important, especially as you're getting into street magic or just kind of magic on the go, because you tend to overcompensate not knowing what you're exactly going to need. This kind of allows you to minimize the amount of tools that you have to bring with you, which I think is super important.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think like, again, I can't stress enough that it's really cool. Not all videos that we see have different routines, and to see Laura Nicholas Lawrence,
Yeah.
add a routine in there, it's just really cool to
Yeah.
see it being utilized in different ways rather than just the way the creator intended it for.
Absolutely. I think the other thing.
And it comes in this cool box.
Yeah. And I think the other important thing to mention too, there really isn't any angle sensitivity based on this Gaff deck. You don't have to worry about someone standing, on any side of you. You don't have to really cover your angles too much with this, just based on how it works, which I think is
Yeah,
phenomenal. And again, for the retail price, you're not just getting the deck, you are getting three routines, which open up a whole plethora of options where you can really go out and build out your own routines around what you're learning there. And I think really the cool thing about it is it reinforces the idea behind the deck and how to, get a beginner's understanding of it. Any established magician though is going to take this deck and really do amazing things with it. So I think it's an exciting tool for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
I agree.
Well, thanks everyone for checking out this video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can pick up Crimson Deck at any of your favorite Murphy's Magic retailers, so make sure to keep an eye out.